Hey everyone, welcome to Kate's Fashion Flips and welcome to the 10th day of Vlogmas Thriftmas. I'm wearing my new Christmas sweater that I got at Ross when we went to Ross a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was like 2 days ago that I took with you guys for a Vlogmas Thriftmas video. Right now, me and my family are headed to my daughter right there, my daughter Mara's dance performance. It's a Christmas dance performance and she's waving and it's just a short little dance performance, but we're all headed in the car to go there now. But yeah, that is the start of today and come along with me for the rest of the day. I am now headed to Ross to return a few things that I bought the other day when I went vlogging with you guys. I'm not sure if I mentioned that I was gonna do that in the beginning of this video, but I have a pair. So one of the Polo Ralph Lauren men's boots that I bought, because I bought two of them because they were both discounted. I'm gonna return one of them because I could not get like the gunk off of the side sole, and I don't wanna sell like something that's new with tags but damaged, you know, I wouldn't get as good of a profit. So I'm gonna return that. I'm also gonna return two shoes that don't fit my daughter. I bought them in mind with returning some of them, the ones that didn't fit. And then I also need to look for a size 10 pair of winter boots for my older daughter because I think she's outgrowing size 9. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And then I'm gonna hit up Goodwill really, really quickly. I haven't been to an actual Goodwill, like an actual Goodwill store in forever, simply because we don't have a lot in Utah, but I literally live in a city where there is a Goodwill, so I don't have an excuse not to go to that Goodwill. But Deseret Industries, which is the thrift store, excuse me, that's abundant in Utah, is the one I like to hit up the most because their prices are cheaper. And Goodwill I just don't go to because the one near me is small. But I thought we could just pop in real quick, see if we can find anything to resell or maybe like Christmas decorations. And yeah, let's go to a Ross and then Goodwill. I feel like I've taken you guys to Ross with me so many times in this Vlogmas Thriftmas series. This is the third time. I think we went to this location the first time we went to Ross together. But I did go to Ross last time we went together with the intention of having to make some returns because I didn't have my daughters there to try on stuff. So let's go in. I've literally been wanting a pair of shoes in this exact style. These are only $15. I'm gonna try them on. I do have like a pair on my Christmas wish list, but these are much cheaper than those ones. What's weird is the size 9s still feel tight, which is concerning. Did my feet grow even more? I've never seen a style like this from UGG before. Kind of reminds me of the Vans T-strap style, although these are platform. These are really cute. Like, I'd be interested if they had my size, but this is the only pair that I see. All right, guys, I just finished at Ross, but these are a pair of like black velvet. They appear to be like a straight leg Free People. They have the front pockets, which I feel like is pretty trendy. And these were discounted to $9.99. So, Free People, and they're a size 8. The other ones, the green ones, were a size 2. So this is a size 8 is a much better size than size 2. I usually don't pick up size 2. They actually also had a size 0 pair of Free People velvet pants, but I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy size 0. Like, size 0 is a major no-no for me. And I also bought these for my daughter. I think they'll be a little big on her, but I feel like she's outgrowing her shoes and she's growing really quickly, and with socks and everything. But yeah, they're like the Uggs, but they're not Uggs. So I'm gonna head to a Goodwill now very, very quickly. I gotta make sure I'm quick because tonight I'm going with my mom to my sister's choir concert. I have not been to this Goodwill in over 6 months. It feels like it's been a year since I've been here. I made it inside the Goodwill, and then I spotted this nativity set, but they wanted $3.99 per piece, and the design kind of made the pieces look dirty, so I didn't have any interest in it for myself. I started my Goodwill trip off in the sweaters, where I found only this. It's a Banana Republic wool blend cardigan, but I ended up leaving it because it seemed shrunk. This here is a dolphin statue made out of crystal. I paid $6, and I'm going to list it for $30. I came across this black torrid cable knit sweater dress and I saw comps for around 30, so even though this is a smaller size, it should perform well. My next find here is an H&M dress, but the kicker is it's actually a collab with another brand. I can't remember that brand, but comps looked around $30. Today's trip to Goodwill was honestly frustrating. I realized they've raised their prices and of course their shoe prices are high, but I did find this pair of reef sandals. They did want $9.99, but I still think I can make a profit. And then I also found these Echo sneakers, but the outer sole had some cleaning up to do, and I did not want to do that. I did take a moment to look in the scarf section because sometimes you can find hidden gems. I did find this Talbot's cashmere blend scarf. It had 5% cashmere in it, but they wanted $6, so I had to put it back because comps were only like 15 to 18. I know that the brand Anthropologie is super saturated on the secondhand market, but this dress was too gorgeous to pass up. Let's go through the rest of the things that I found. I have to do a voiceover because the music was so loud, but I found these Beyond Yoga joggers, and Beyond Yoga does pretty well for me. Next, we have a St. John blazer. I have not found St. John in forever. I think I've only found it like one time, but yeah, I definitely wanted to get that because St. John can do well. And then this is a pair of Gymshark pants. I think they might even be men's, but Gymshark pants definitely sell better than their leggings. The leggings have a terrible sell-through rate. And then this next piece here, let's see if I'll pull it out to show you guys. Oh yes, this is a pair of Aeropostale sweatpant capris, Y2K. This is great bread and butter. I think they wanted like 5. And then last piece I want to show you is this new with tags brown maxi dress, size 2XL from Old Navy. This I feel like will do well for the season. It is time to talk about what sold for me in the past 24 hours, and I had another day where I only sold 3 things. Poshmark has been slow. I don't know why. I want it to get back to where it was, but I just can't, right? Like, I'm doing literally everything possible to get Poshmark to make me more sales, but I'm just not making any sales. So that's sad. But we have a eBay sale. This is actually from the brand Universal Thread. And this is just a Target brand, but this is a size 2XL and it is a maxi length dress. It is extremely cottagecore and it's tiered. I looked up, I can't remember looking up the specific sell-through rate for this piece, but I remember a couple months ago, actually it was a while ago, but sometime this year, I looked up Universal Thread maxi length dresses size 2XL and the sell-through rate was really, really good. So doesn't always matter if the brand sucks. I got this from the bins, so paid 2, sold for 20. Very nice bread and butter flip there. And then we have this airy sweater. I also got this from the bins and I just like picked it up at the very last second. And it's just this oversized waffle knit exposed seam sweater. And I was able to get a nice stock photo for it. It's only a size medium, but it's very, 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 very big. Airy and their oversized tops do well for me. This is the second oversized airy sweater that I've sold. I shouldn't say oversized tops. I should say oversized sweaters. So paid 2, sold for an offer of 19. And then last sale is a third eBay sale. We have this red infinity scarf, which is very, very soft. It's from the brand Celeste. And it is made of 90% wool and 10% cashmere. So it's a very, very, very nice scarf. I originally listed it for like 25. And then I ended up lowering it to like 12 after several months. And I got a $9 off. Actually, no, I sent out a $9 offer. And so it sold for 9. Paid $1, sold for 9. You know, less than bread and butter flip, but I'm okay to be moving inventory, especially when Poshmark is this slow. But that is the end of Vlogmas Thriftmas Day 10. I need to package up these 3 sales, but also the sales that I made yesterday because I finally have the white sticker labels from Amazon. So glad that they came in. My husband had a great idea that I should just like have a back stock of those. So I just put in the new ones that arrived and then I should just order another pack to have, you know, as an emergency backup, because especially if you're going through, you know, taking in inventory, selling inventory a lot more than normal, you have to buy supplies more often. But with that being said, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.